Sandwich Snobs, Breaking the Chains, Episode 2.
And this is the reason why we decided to do this, is we thought, you know, we went for the national chains last time. So that was Jersey Mike's,
Subway.
Firehouse, Subway, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Pretty much the well-known, most, you know, East Coast, West Coast, all the way throughout the states. So we were a local, you know, but regional. And we had locations as a franchise company, you know, throughout. We had Utah, we had Washington State, we had Arizona, Nevada, where it originated, California, places like that. So we decided, why not try to stay again with the local theme and go to some of these regional sandwich shops, and again, sandwich shops, you know, that are, you know, known for their sandwiches. So we chose the Submarina, which is got locations from San Diego, Riverside, LA, and if you're in Guam, 4 locations there.
Guam, out of all places.
Somebody must have bought the rights to Guam, and he's got 4 locations there.
Nice, all right.
Board&Brew.
Board&Brew, yep.
Up and comer. I mean, they were around coming up, you know, through the ranks while we were in business, and I thought they were a pretty good competitor. And so, and they're from Thousand Oaks and North Los Angeles County area, all the way down to I think it's like Chula Vista or something like that. So
wow.
And then the defending champ of the chains,
Jersey
Mike's, which is again a regional sandwich kind of place, nationwide. But their deal is just sandwiches.
Exactly.
All right, we're doing a roast beef sandwich across the board.
Roast beef and Swiss, right?
Yes.
On white bread with lettuce, tomato, onion, mayo.
Yep.
Oil and vinegar and spices.
We might have done mayonnaise.
I think mayo.
You said
mayo.
Oh, mustard. Let's just dig in and we'll describe while we go.
Submarina, here it is. This is Submarina here. This is their logo. You guys might have seen it before. Definitely, if you live in California, you've seen Submarina.
I think
sure.
they're like tagline's kind of like Cal Fresh or California Fresh or something.
Exactly.
Like that.
And they're pretty close to what we did.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest difference.
California subs.
Yeah, California subs. The biggest difference is that we made our bread fresh every single morning.
Right.
They get theirs delivered. But you know what? We've had them a couple times. They're not that bad. They're not bad.
No, they're not bad.
So we've never tried a roast beef from there. So this will be the first trying of a roast beef. Look at that.
Okay.
See, that doesn't look too bad at all.
No, it's a nice wide slice of roll.
It is wide, as you can guys see here. Look how wide it is.
So it's not skinny, chintzy. I think Subway's was a little narrow. Huh?
Yeah, Subway's pretty narrow. Yeah. There's not a lot of meat on here. There's not a lot of meat on this one.
There's not a lot of anything on this, I'll tell you the truth. That's why I didn't know if there was a tomato on there, but there is tomato, because I asked, and it's in there. It's,
yeah, is it?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh yeah, I see it's thin. It's on top.
Very thin slice. Okay. Not a knock. I mean, just saying. It's like some of the other stuff we've been showing you, chains that are like the mom and pops. They're not chinsing on their produce, which is a nice thing, I think. But,
yeah.
All right. Maybe their thing is, you know, portion control and make it taste like a roast beef sandwich.
A roast beef sandwich. All right, hold on, we got
not a tomato sandwich. We're hungry, dudes.
We're hungry. We can't think straight. All right, ready?
Ready.
Boom. The bread's not bad.
I'm both at the same time. Ooh, there's some good flavor in there.
The bread is like the right amount of soft and chewy. It is a little chewy, but it's not bad chewy. It's like just soft white bread that just has some density to it, you know? Ooh, that's really good.
I kind of like it. Now, back in the day when we first moved here to San Diego, I wasn't familiar with porter subs. You got like that mustard mayonnaise, huh?
Just a little bit. Actually, I used to make a roast beef sandwich at the deli, and I'd put a little bit of mayo on it, and I'd grill it, and then I would put extra onions on it. And it just tasted really good. Roast beef and onions was good. So
that was my profits. Now I know where they went.
This
This
isn't
isn't too bad. It's just a simple roast beef sandwich with Swiss. I mean, I'm kind of tasting the Swiss. There's something in here I'm tasting that's really tasty.
The meat's not bad. At least it has some flavor. But you're right. I don't taste the Swiss. I don't really taste the Swiss much, which kind of a bummer. I like the combo of Swiss, but maybe if this was toasted and the cheese was melted, there might have been a little. Yeah, it might be a little bit more flavor.
So anyway, I can eat it. I mean, I can eat this sandwich. It would be a nice sandwich for me, like, again, pleasantly for a roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, it's not overly flavorful, but it's fresh enough to satisfy, you know? A good amount of mayo mustard on here with this. It tastes it's got that good ratio to it.
Yeah, their spreader was pretty thick.
Oh, so they use
big
spatulas.
Yes.
Ah, so spatulas, that makes a difference, guys. When you get like the squirt bottle, sometimes that first initial comes out and it's always like a big chunk and then it's thin throughout. Subway does that. I hate that. When you use a spatula and you can spread it on the bread evenly, it transforms the sandwich.
It does, because the size, again, the width of this would have this bread.
Yeah.
The roll. Yeah, that. If it would have been just squirted down the middle, it wouldn't have been so good it would have made it to the sides. So, and that helps kind of, again, marinates the bread, or, makes it just kind of more soft. So anyway, not a bad sandwich. All right, one more bite.
I'm going for it, man.
That was good. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
And we didn't eat till now.
We haven't eaten, since breakfast, and we're hungry.
Yeah, we're hungry.
That's it. I mean, when you're going out looking for a sandwich, sometime you may be just hungry, and it's like, I'm driving around. Oh, there's a Submarina, or there's a Jersey Mike's. You're going to act like we did. You're just going to go in there and dig in and eat, right?
Yeah.
And so it's not skewing my judgment one way or another, because this is kind of like what I remember from, decades ago when I first was introduced to Submarina. They haven't really changed too much, not good or bad. It's, what you get.
A little bit more of a heftier sub, I can feel.
It's a side of a bob. It's a side of a bob. It's a sub above. Wow, that's a lot of. There's too many syllables in there or something.
What did you say?
I don't know. I couldn't say it. I couldn't say it again if I tried. But it's supposed to be a sub above.
I said, "Well,
yeah, that.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, I live for moments like this. All right, Jersey Mike's roast beef on white, just like we said. Okay. Lettuce, tomato, onion. They have white onions here. I think I might have said that last video, but I'm not a fan of white onions, man.
No, me neither, because those are strong.
So we're listening to you guys, and we're taking your advice here. So we got the oil vinegar on the side. I don't know how we're going to do this. Just mix it, you think?
Put it in there, and then let's shake it back up.
Okay.
It's kind of like what we did when we gave people, oil and vinegar on the side.
Remember when we had those little packets?
Yeah,
those were so convenient.
Yeah, that was good, but they were kind of, they were pricey, and
okay, it looks like it's mixed up pretty well. Maybe should we dip it?
Oh, we can do it like a dip. Yeah, it's a roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, go for it.
Roast beef dip.
I'm gonna just. Okay, that's enough. That's plenty. Jeez Louise.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go. Jersey Mike's.
Bam,
bam, bam, boom. There's that flavor again.
Damn. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I want to get back into that sandwich. That's just, wow.
There's a huge difference.
There's something here. Okay, I can taste the meat, and it doesn't have like any seasoning on it.
No seasoning. It just tastes like,
a packaged beef of some kind.
Yeah, one of like those cheap packages you can get at the grocery store, like not like even the organic one or the name brand. It's like just the off-brand one.
Yeah.
There's nothing, huh?
No.
That's crazy. And here's the thing. Biting into this sandwich, it's a roast beef. We had an Italian last time. I bit into this sandwich, and I immediately got the same exact flavor I got when we got the Italian.
Is it the bread?
The bread or the seasonings or something, because it was like instantly took me back to the first video that we did. Try to get some flavor here like you. Anything?
Nothing. Not even the mustard mayonnaise. I'm not tasting anything, dude. If I was to give you a real honest opinion on this sandwich, I mean, that's what we do. It's like drinking a glass of water.
After having this, right?
Yeah.
After having the Submarina?
Yeah.
There's no flavor.
Nothing. Wow, I'm really surprised, because at least in their Italian, it was a little bit more flavorful. I mean, they won the championship.
They had, on the freshness in the bread, we still said there was no meat.
No, that was a little chintzy, yeah.
But between the chains, that was what was good, because it had that freshness that Submarina has when you bite into the soft bread. You can taste the seasonings and kind of.
Wow.
Here, out of these two so far, this is bland.
Yeah.
Bland.
Wow.
And I'm even pouring oil and vinegar on this, and I can't even taste the oil and vinegar. I think that's why they do Mike's way.
Oh, to drench it?
To drench it. Because
And
Judy
that's what
can't
you're
even
tasting?
taste it. I'm portioning it out, and I still can't taste it.
Wow, guys, really is kind of interesting. I mean, there's some significant amount of Swiss on here.
How thin is that?
It's thin, and I can taste it. You know what it is there's a decent portion of roast beef on there, and there's no flavor on the roast beef. So there's nothing else happening. You're getting so much meat that you can't taste any of the other product.
Their Swiss is pretty
Swissy.
bland. It's Swissy, but it's bland too. But I see what you're saying. The majority of this sandwich is roast beef, but there's no flavor to the roast beef,
Right.
so it's taking away from all the other flavors.
Exactly.
If you probably took the roast beef off and just had the cheese in there, do it. Take the roast beef. Oh, you're gonna try the roast beef. Okay, yeah, let's do that first. Nothing, huh?
Mustard.
What?
I tasted mustard because there was a big slop of mustard on there.
Yeah.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing. This is flavorless. And the fact that they're using white onions too, that's even less flavor than red onions. Red onions on a sandwich are a necessity, in my opinion. Like, you gotta have red onions. And this has white onions. Are you squeezing juice?
I'm trying to squeeze something out of it.
Wow.
I don't know if that's going to make it in the video or
I
not.
think it is. That's staying in there, man. So here, now that you take the meat out completely. Take the meat out completely, or just bite a bite that has just the cheese and veggies. See if you got a different flavor. Anything? Yeah?
Cheese.
Cheese and bread?
Cheese and bread.
Do you taste anything else?
Lettuce. That's what it is. The meat, they want to go ahead and promote this as a roast beef sandwich, but you need a better roast beef product. Bottom line. Whoa, here we have piled high or whatever they say they do, a sub above. It's a sub above. But maybe a different meat. I mean, that sandwich there, again, with the portion that it was, it still has so much more flavor.
That's what I was gonna say. That had less roast beef on it, and we could taste it. And this is piled high, and we can't taste it.
Takes away from the whole sandwich.
It does. That's crazy.
Wow.
That goes to show you guys that also simplicity is sometimes best when you choose a sandwich and you make it. I've always been a firm believer of that, because there were times where we were at the deli and I wanted to get creative for lunch, and I'd make a sandwich and I'd be like, I'm gonna put this on, I'm gonna put that on it, and then I go and eat it and I was disappointed.
I used to be not in charge, but I used to go to the NAT committee, which is the National Committee for Portasubs, that we went through, and we went in kitchens and we did combos and stuff and said, that's not going to sell, or hey, let's introduce that, or let's do this a limited time offer kind of thing.
That's cool.
Because we didn't just want to roll things out without really taste testing it and seeing, and and you look at the cost and the combinations. Some things just didn't mix.
That's true.
They just didn't.
Yeah. So sorry, Jersey Mike's. Just chains, they lose an aspect of what is needed for flavor in a sandwich. They just lose it somewhere, and it's the meat.
So yeah, you want to have flavorful meat products.
Yeah,
and
clearly.
And wow, that was just, I'm really surprised.
I mean, a company as big as Jersey Mike's, you'd think that they would invest in some pretty freaking delicious meats, right? To stay as big as they are. Yeah. But I mean, the thing is that Submarina sandwich, how much did that cost you?
Well, it was a special combo, so it was $10.
$10
for that size sandwich with the drink and a bag of chips.
Okay, and you got that in your local newspaper or whatever?
Yeah, it was in the mailer.
Yeah, so I mean, $10, you got a delicious sandwich, a side, and a drink.
Yeah.
For the same price, you could have got a flavorless sandwich at Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Crazy. Okay. So it's a big boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we should probably cut this, huh? So this is the Board&Brew secret sauce, and I'm just gonna tell you right now, if you ever go to Board&Brew and you don't put this sauce on your sandwich, you're not getting the full experience. Now, it's not for everybody. It is a little bit of a sweeter sauce, and we've been kind of picky when it comes to sweet stuff, but this is not like a sweet mayo. This is like a sweet, tangy, it's just a secret sauce, and I like it on the sandwiches. Not a lot of people do. But it's
well,
to
I'm
each
gonna do
their
it first
own.
without,
Me
and
too.
then I'll dip it and do it and see what it's all about.
All right, so let's do a little.
Right.
All right,
Bam.
boom. Here we go. I'm not tasting the roast beef.
Stop it.
Wow, I'm surprised. Board&Brew?
Maybe it's too much meat.
You think
takes
that's
away from it?
You think that's what's happening? Because there's a lot of meat on this one, and there was a lot of meat on the Jersey
the other
Mike's.
one. So I'm going to kind of lighten the load here on the meat.
I'm going to do
leave
the same.
produce.
Yeah,
And the cheese. And again, they might think over portioning is, woo, makes it, a fan favorite kind of thing. But
yeah.
Well, let's see. Well, already I can tell there's more flavor because I'm tasting the other products.
It does taste better with less on it because you can taste the other things. But in my opinion, it's still pretty bland.
Lightening it up made a difference.
It does.
I have a better combination of all the flavors now.
Sure. Roast beefs are hard to come by them. These are 3 pretty reputable places. Only one of them had decent roast beef. I think we should make this a challenge for ourselves. I think we need to go hunt for the best roast beef sandwich out there. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat this sauce and bread because I like the sauce and the bread.
I'm not gonna waste the meat.
I'm not wasting it. I put it back in the sandwich. But like I said, I don't think I would go to Board&Brew for a roast beef. I don't think I would. I think Submarina, if I want a roast beef sandwich, I'm gonna go there. We might have to be more strict on roast beefs than we are on Italian subs, or they might have to be around the same because this is kind of unacceptable.
Right?
I'll still eat it. Now, roast beef and cheddar is good too, but I think cheddar takes away from the beef flavor. That's why I like Swiss, because it's a more milder.
Well, and it's a traditional roast beef and Swiss sandwich, right?
Exactly.
And that's what we were going to start with, and wow, man, I think we toppled the apple cart. I wasn't expecting that.
What did you go in thinking was going to be the best one? This?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm surprised.
Board&Brew. Again, who's doing the taste testing? I don't know. It may be, again, roast beef, maybe most people like it just to be a blander meat with that, but again, I think it just took away from all the other ingredients.
It did.
Way too bland.
Less was best, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Submarina, you guys are doing it right. So congratulations. If anybody out there comes to the West Coast or California and you find a Submarina.
Or Guam.
I wonder how their roast beef tastes in Guam. It might be a little different, but who knows?
Yeah.
But hey, man, Submarina, good job, guys. You're definitely the winner of this Breaking Chains for sure because
the reigning champ, down goes Fraser.
Yeah.
Down goes Fraser.
Franco Fraser.
Down goes Fraser. But anyway, down goes
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
And down goes Board&Brew.
And down goes Board&Brew.
All right, Submarina, you're holding the champ right now. You got the belt, so you'll be in the next video, and we're going to have to put you against some other places, so we'll see how that goes. But overall, way to go, Submarina. Board&Brew, you'll see us again. Jersey Mike's, we'll see about it.
Unexpected, believe me.
Very unexpected, so.
All right, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
So remember to button push that subscribers sandwich.
Button push that subscription sandwich, guys. Make sure you do that, all right? I'm Tony Cannoli.
I'm Mikey Sandwich, and it's button that subscription sandwich.
Button that subscription sandwich, guys. Sandwich that subscribe button. You!
Button that subscription sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay, out.